No flying needed to get a bird's eye view of the world. Drones take us up into the sky and allow us to see things from an entirely new angle. They've also lifted a local company up to new heights. Views like these were once in the exclusive domain of birds and big-budget Hollywood productions, but no more. Drones, or unmanned aircraft systems, have democratized aerial photography.
Quick out of the gate, you can get some amazing shots that once were very complicated, very expensive to do, what a helicopter could do or a 50-foot jib could do. Something where a lot of hardware was involved is now as small as these drones.
Jovan Tanasijevic is co-founder of Above Summit, a full-service video production company based in Somerville that specializes in cutting-edge aerial photography.
Really, it's become less of a hobbyist's tool and now a photographer and cinematographer's tool. It's really geared towards how we work in the field, how we try to adjust settings for our cameras. All right, drifting left.
Above Summit shoots everything from big-budget Hollywood productions to videos for colleges and universities to weddings. And with post-production capability, they can see a project from start to finish. Jovan and his co-founder and fiancée Emily Pickering met in architecture school and say the skills they mastered around framing and proportion and art have been applicable to their photography. When they decided to follow that passion and open Above Summit, they got an early boost.
One of our first clients was the Trustees of Reservations. We have a lot to thank them for. I think they were an early adopter of the technology and saw its potential in describing their properties, their landscapes, and the rolling hills and all the beautiful properties they manage inside of Massachusetts.
Drones really started taking off about 5 years ago, and since then the technology and the regulations have changed dramatically.
Bump the aperture up to 3.2.
The Federal Aviation Administration now has very specific rules for both recreational and commercial drone operators.
Commercial drone operators are heavily regulated. A drone operator has an exam that they've studied for that basically demonstrates that they know air safety, they know how to read charts for regulated airspace and how to decide where they can and how high they can fly and how to apply for authorizations and waivers in regulated airspace.
So it's a bit more complicated than buying a drone, opening the box, and lifting off. All drones, commercial and recreational, need to be registered with the FAA. At Above Summit, they have evolved with the changes and have been trusted with some big budget shoots.
We know the ins and outs of our technology. We can work as a three-person team under pressure to get those single takes. Those are a little bit more high-pressured situations where you really have to be precise in your camera movement. You can spend all day waiting for that one shot and you have to execute. And so that's really been the most exciting challenge for us.
So how do these would-be architects feel about their expanding company and this deviation from their original flight path?
We still have a strong passion for what we do and an appreciation for where it's taken us. What I love most about aerial cinematography and photography is that you're able to express something unique that may not have been able to be accomplished before or seen from that angle before. So we've been given a tool that frees us to literally fly and see the world and express the world from a different scale, and that's very exciting.
High-quality aerial photography requires precision, so Above Summit generally works as a team of three. One person flies the drone, another operates the camera, and a third serves as a spotter for any potential obstacles. By the way, there are links on our website to the FAA rules and regulations for flying a drone. Time magazine says he's a photographer worth following on Instagram.
His specialty? Creating striking, heroic portraits of often ordinary people.